Gemini, and welcome to your July 2018 general reading. So what have you got here, Gemini? You've got Justice at the soul level, very nice card. Hopefully for some Geminis, especially if there's been a lot of big changes, there's a sense of peace coming back here. This is the Libra card. It represents grace, things like that. Or if there's been a legal situation, it looks like it's going to be ruled in your favour, but I will have a look here, Gemini. Just give me a minute. So you enter July, and I'm actually laughing, sorry, but with the King and Queen of Wands. So the hot couple here, okay? An awful lot of passion here, an awful lot of... this isn't a sexual relationship, which it might be, as you have the Lovers card in your relationship sector. This is an awful lot of focused life, intentions on a goal, on actualization, on reaching your potential. It's like, wow, okay. Yeah, Mars and Aquarius really trining Gemini. So an awful lot of life force here, guys. Or this is definitely a relationship. This is making me laugh, because the amount of sexual magnetism between the two of you. If this is a relationship, if not, again, Wands cards are about creativity, intention, you know, setting your sights on goals and going for it, okay? I don't know which one it is, but it's definitely making me laugh. It's quite they do appear now and again in relationship readings, but they always make me smile, sorry. So what you most want is the Fool card. So the Fool card is about new opportunities, taking risks, stepping out on a brand new path, okay? It represents a 0, which is all the books have been balanced out. So when I mean that is you're not carrying too much, Gemini. Your spirit is quite light and quite free. There's a but here though, because your Protector card is a very, I'm going to clarify it, the 5 of Wands. Now when there's a challenging card turns up as your Protector card, I always say don't push to make anything happen, because it might just be that whatever difficulties you've got going on is actually a blessing in disguise, that like a diamond is formed through pressure, and to trust the process a little bit without pushing it. I'm going to, yeah, Ace of Cups. So I had a feeling you were going to get the Ace of Cups there. Whole new emotional beginning and a whole new emotional chapter. I can't think of a better card to have as your Protector card, because it means your heart's running over. It does represent fierce love. So fierce love is sometimes going to those places, Gemini, that we don't want to go. But that's what love demands of us. It's not all fluff. It's thorns as well as roses, okay? And maybe that's why you've got the 5 of Wands. There's a little bit of a push-pull struggle here for some of you around your heart. And it's very interesting because you most want the Fool card, but something's tugging on you, Gemini, and it's definitely an emotional issue. Your challenge is a 2 of Pentacles. So some of you might be having to juggle finances, or you might just feel a little bit on choppy water, because that's what the 2 of Pentacles represents to me. You look at the water behind you, which is your emotional life, but it's also a Pentacles card. So sometimes it's about juggling loads of different opposites. It might be an emotional issue. It might be juggling love with practicality. I'm really not quite sure what it is, Gemini, but it's definitely to do with your heart. and juggling, and sometimes being pushed and pulled in different directions. In your relationship sector, you've got the Lover's card. I mean, I don't even think I have to explain that. Which would make sense with the King and Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So I don't think, I'm going to carry on and then I'll try and get some more clarity overall. Because in your money and work house, you've got the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups can represent not being that clear. It can mean being a bit vague about what's coming next. It can represent having multiple choices and not knowing which way to go, okay? It's with the King of Pentacles. So I think you're really confused about getting mastery over this pentacle, okay? Because it's a king. You want to be much more in control, but maybe that sense of control is you can't see quite clearly how to get that sense of control, okay? It could be because of that King of Pentacles that things are quite slow, because with the Pentacles energy, things are always very slow, and maybe the slowness is making you feel a bit confused and a little bit unsure about what's coming next. At a soul level, you've got the Justice card, which is some sort of balance being brought back into your life. It's with the Queen of Cups. So again, it's quite a deep emotional issue that's been restored. Sometimes this Queen of Cups is a much more reflective card rather than a dynamic card. So some of you might be spending time reflecting on matters to do with your heart, especially with the Ace and the Queen and that 5. There might just be a little bit of tension around emotional issues, but both these cups are very, very advanced cups. So I think the love runs deep here, Gemini. It might not just be sitting totally comfortable right now, okay? Your outcome, first of all, you get the Ace of Swords and then the beautiful Judgment card. So the Ace is a clear decision, it's clarity. If you look clearly, this Ace has got a crown, which means you've done it. You've reached some sort of decision and broke through confusion, okay? Which makes sense for the Judgment card. This is the emotional rebirth card. It's a feeling of being born again, second chances. Sometimes it represents second chances at love, giving something or someone a second chance, someone giving you a second chance, or maybe you're just really happy to be alive, Gemini. Because when I pull the Judgment card, I'm just happy sometimes for no reason, which is the true Ace of Cups. My cup's running over and I'm feeling this joy and this sense of love within my heart. But I think for some of you, there's definitely a relationship theme here. The Six of Discs has appeared, which is about authentic dialogue. It came up for everyone in the month of June. It's like the air needs to be cleared, Gemini, with you and someone else. So the 5 can move into the 6, which is harmony, growth, and much more happiness, which is what wants to happen here. Just make sure you're not living out the 5 by being full of resistance. Try and go with the flow and go with your heart, Gemini, and try and trust the universe, because some of you are holding your feelings tight, and this is probably what's causing the tension. And what needs to happen is a dialogue needs to happen, Gemini. Basically, communication, the truth shall set you free. Okay, interesting month. I'm going to be trying to get back to do my weeklies but it might be August, but I'll do mid-month updates. Okay, guys? Loads of love and have a good month. Bye.